Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. As always, this is Craig Spencer, your tournament director. We are here at Shake, Rattle, and Bowl inside Cliff Castle Casino this weekend. It's located up in Camp Verde. This is the first SFT AHT event that we have had located outside of the Phoenix area, so very exciting. And the Strike Force Tour members supported very well, as well as some of the locals and some new members. We had 87 entries at this event, so I want to thank all of the members and new members that came out to make this weekend so successful. It was another fun-filled weekend with exciting matches up to this final match here. We're about to watch the final match, and I'm going to introduce the players. As always, if you want to read about the full details of the event, check out the full tournament summary at aht.strikeforcetour.com, and then you can find it under the tournament results section. It may also be listed under the main billboards when you're at the home page. So let's introduce our players. Our first player, and your number 2 seed, coming out of the A division, is having a very successful weekend so far. He won our crisscross doubles event on Saturday night with Billy Chester. He then advanced on Sunday with 732 including handicap. He was actually our high series out of the A division that day. In the quarterfinals, he bowled 654 with handicap to advance to the semifinal round. In the first round of the semifinals, he defeated Billy Pretlove 236 to 191. In the second round of the semifinals and the A division final match, he had to bowl against Charlie Crouch in what was a very, very exciting match. Charlie was the first one to finish. Josh got up in the 10th frame. He needed all 3 strikes to win by 1 pin. 2 strikes at 9 would have been a tie. 2 strikes at 8 he would have lost. He took his time. He made great shots. He got the first 2. The last shot looked like he was going to leave a 10 pin, and at the very last second something hit it from the back and it fell forward. It was very exciting to watch the finish. Josh was really clutch when he needed it, and those 3 strikes brings him to here as your number 2 seed, representing the lefties and looking for his first standard event title. Your A division champion is Josh Antony, and Josh will be getting 21 pins of handicap. Your number 1 seed is representing all the ladies out there looking to take home the first ladies title in the 2013 season. She's bowling in her first SFT AHT event ever, so she's looking for a title in her first event, which doesn't happen that often. The last time that actually happened was with Phil Thompson at AMF Desert Hills. She's also on fire this weekend, just like Josh. She was part of the team that took home the high mixed team bounty. She bowled 668 on Sunday to qualify, then bowled against Joe Claspel, our defending AMF Squaw Peak champion. She defeated him 184 to 175 with handicap. In the second round, after bowling that low score in the first semifinal round, she changed balls and changed zones, and she defeated Chris Wheat 247 to 220. So obviously the adjustment she had made a huge difference there in the second round. And that brings us to her final match, and her very first final match in her first SFT event, which is very impressive. Your number 1 seed and the B Division champion this weekend at Cliff Castle, Jenni Cahn, and Jenni will be getting 32 pins of handicap. Now that we know our players, as always, I like to inform the viewers of a couple important storylines going into the match. The first one is the fact that both of these players are looking for their first standard event title. Josh has a few titles in the past when it was just Strike Force Tour under previous ownership. He has no standard event title since it being SFT AHT. He does have a lot more experience in this situation than Jenni does, however. He's got a lot more tournament experience under his belt, so you got to think that mentally he very well may handle the situation a little better than Jenni, but there's no way to know. Jenni does have some experience bowling JBT events, and so she isn't a complete stranger to tournament bowling. 2 important things to keep in mind about Jenni. The first is that she is not in the progressive pot. This means that if she wins the event, the other quarterfinalists will be getting more money because she's not in the progressive pot. If you're not familiar with that or what I'm talking about in terms of the progressive pot and how it's distributed, you can check out our rulebook. It's online, and you can also contact us online on our website at aht.strikeforcetour.com. So I'm sure the other quarterfinalists are going to be rooting for her because that means their checks will be bigger. The other important thing to note about Jenni is that she is throwing the track 508A bowling ball. She switched to this ball in the second round of the semifinals, and it really increased her ball reaction dramatically. She went from a 180 in the previous round that won her match to a 240 in the next round. So she's still throwing this ball. It clearly works well for her. This also means that if she wins, because it's a track ball, she will get any track ball of her choice thanks to Track Bowling Products. Track has come on as a sponsor a little while ago, and they are the official ball of the tournament club. So if she does win, she will be the first person to do this and pull off the incentive and take advantage of the incentive. So the only way to know is to get them on the lanes. Jenni is elected to start us off on the left lane, so here we go.
Is she nervous? Real nervous? Or is she pretty calm? From lane 8 this way, they're all totally different. Everyone is running different. Let's go. stands on this like food. You don't have a lot of power to it.
Last call for Elizabeth. Your lane is available. Elizabeth, your lane is available.
There's good Elizabeth.
Nash, your lane is available. Nash, your lane is available. Hunt, your lane is available. Hunt, your lane is available. Guy, your lane is available. Guy, your lane is available.
Don't get a deal on it.
Your lane is available.
I'll be up there. Well, I'm